I want to thank y'all for coming and tuning in to Small Talks with Big People podcast. Today, I'm very, very excited. I got a very special guest with me here today. This guy does it all. This guy runs one of the fastest growing companies in our area. He's a musician. He's a pilot. I don't even know how much time he got in the day to do all these things. But he's a very personal friend of mine. I want y'all to welcome today Derek Guidry of Dependable Plumbing. Derek, what's going on, man?
What's up, bro? What's up?
Oh, man, a quick story about me and Derek. For years, I've been knowing Derek for years, but before we really knew each other, everywhere I go, they'd be like, hey, your brother Derek? I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, man, you sure you're not kidding Derek Guidry? I don't know. Like, man, that y'all brothers, huh? Everywhere I would go, people would think like, hey, man, y'all must be brothers. Remember that?
Yeah, bro, I get that all the time. It's like, it's with y'all. So I always think it's like us and I don't even think they know that you kin to Dom, and I don't even know that kid. So everybody always think I'm Dom brother for some reason.
Oh yeah.
And so that whole seat, there's just that whole little circle. I guess it's the Guidry thing. Yeah. I guess but yeah, man.
Oh man, so
yeah, man.
Derek, man, tell us your story, a little bit about your background and your upbringing.
Well, you want me to start at like as kid or
semi-kid?
Okay,
semi-kid. You know.
So man, so you want to know like about the plumbing journey or just
the plumbing and also
the music?
You with your daddy being the music.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. So I started playing music probably second grade.
Second grade.
Man, I had a crazy life as a youngster, man. I never really had a childhood. In a good way, shall I say? I mean, I
can relate.
Oh yeah, yeah, you too. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I would travel with my dad, man. We'd travel all around the United States. As a kid, man, I'll sometimes leave on a Thursday in second grade. Thursday, come back on a Monday, bring the schoolwork with me, And so that journey was from second grade all the way through high school. I probably shouldn't say this, but I wasn't that person good in school, and I found it out very quickly. Dude, I can remember in fifth grade, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do in life, bro. Honest God truth. Because I knew school wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
And I probably shouldn't say this, but, dude, in high school, I knew for sure. Had a talk with my mom. Like, Mama, look, this ain't my thing, blah, 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 blah. She said, well, what you gonna do? I said, I can't do this anymore. I'm wasting time. I'm wasting my child. And, like, in high school, time moved faster than a lot of people think it do. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
At 15, 16, you're not as young as you think you are. But so as me being a musician, I was around people in their 30s, their 40s.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I knew where they was in life, and I was like, man, they wasn't doing too bad, but I knew where I wanted to be, and I knew where I didn't want to be.
You had your own dreams.
I had my own dreams, bro. And so at that point, I was like, Mama, look, I got to get out of here. She was like, okay, well, what you gonna do? I was like, well, my daddy got me on to the city before I even left high school.
Okay.
So I dropped out at 10th grade.
Okay.
And I did go to Parkview. I got my high school diploma because they, it's like you can. So I was at, I think 17. I was working at the city of Lake Charles in a mechanic shop, while doing my schoolwork at work.
Okay. Okay.
So and that's what I'm saying. So it's like I never had a childhood, man. So I did that for the longest, man. I stayed at the city of Lake Charles doing mechanic work. And then I started driving garbage trucks. No, I'm sorry, mechanic work, tire shop, then garbage trucks, and I went back to the mechanic shop. That was all from like 2004 to 2008.
Okay.
This, matter of fact, what's the date? The 7th, bro. Tomorrow makes my anniversary of being in plumbing. I started plumbing so what's that, 15, 16 years I've been doing plumbing. So I left the city of Lake Charles in March the 8th, 2000. Well, it was a little bit before. I started at Roto-Rooter.
Yeah,
March the 8th, 2008. Never forget it.
So one of the good things, even though, like you said, you probably shouldn't say this, but you didn't go through the traditional route of school.
Yeah.
And still we're the same age, so we're 36.
Yep, I'm 30. I think I'm 37. I'm 37, I think.
Okay, well.
Yeah, hey, bro, look, we forget our age at this time. Yeah, it don't even matter.
Hey, but you're still able to live your dream before you're 40.
That's it.
You're still doing everything you ever wanted to do, and you're not even 40 yet.
Yeah, man.
While most people, sometimes you take that traditional route, especially if it's not your dream, it's somebody else's dream. It takes you a long time to get where you need to go because you're trying to live and fulfill somebody else's dream instead of your own.
You know, I try to talk to a lot of kids. I try to talk to a lot of parents that have kids in high school and let them know, hey, look, man, like, don't waste your child's time. Because, you know, because they don't have much of it. I say, if you see your child's not doing good in school, like, sit down with them, figure some things out. You know, like, see where their mind is, see what they want to do. You know, it's so important, you know. Look, my son's 16. I was kind of worried about him for a little while, you know, because they're 16. Yesterday, I can show you the text message yesterday. He texted me while he was on lunch or whatever. Hey, Dad, what about that airplane mechanic stuff? I was like, yeah. I got him.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I got
him.
You know, so at that age, it's important for them kids, man.
Oh, yeah, and then he can get it now. Think about it. If he wanted to be an airplane mechanic and he get on it now at 16, by the time he's 35 and he has 16 years under his belt, 15 years under his belt, he can be the greatest in this area, in the state, in the region, you know?
He's going to be tough, bro.
Yeah.
Going to be tough. You know, like I tell a lot of people, man, you know, invest in kids, not just your children, kids, the time, give them the knowledge, man.
Yes.
Give them the knowledge,
one of the things that's lost now is people don't teach kids about trades. You can make, a trade can make you more money than any degree, especially if you're good in it.
Yeah, bro.
You know, we got all of us that's in trades. And we don't lack for nothing, you know what I mean?
Bro, people don't even, and that's the problem, you know, kids in our time, like, and teaching women, and the teachers, you know, that's how we had as women teachers back then. Yeah. They'd be like, oh, you gotta get a college degree, and if that's your thing, if you're good in school, get it.
Oh, most definitely.
You know, but a trade is where it's at, man.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
That's for a man. I mean, a woman is a little different, but for a man,
Well, look at Lisa. That's
most definitely.
You know,
definitely.
you know, so the advantage that women have in trades is whenever they go to a trade school or they get a trade, guess what? They have first pick over a man because of the what is like a
diversity thing.
Yeah. So it's better for them.
It is.
But it's a lot of some other things that our kids don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe we can talk about this.
I know.
I can keep going, bro. I can keep going. You know.
So let's talk about the journey of like going from Roto-Rooter. When you have Roto-Rooter,
okay.
Then saying, hey, you know what? I want to do this for myself. Okay. And that leap from, them two.
Like I said, 2008, March 2008, I did an interview at Roto-Rooter. You know Andrew Lamel?
Mm-hmm.
So he just so happened he passed by my parents. I was at my parents' house. My dad was washing his truck, chilling. He said, hey, bro, man, Roto-Rooter, they starting off at $15 an hour with $1 raise a year. And I'm like, back then, that was some good money. I was making $8, $9 an hour at the city.
You know what I
mean? So, I'm like, the next week, I'm in the interview, right? Yeah. Well, I do the interview. Darren, man, he's like, he liked me, but you're too young. You know, I was like, okay, cool. So the interview went well, obviously. And I think her name was Miss Betty or Miss Becky. You remember Seiko Zydeco?
Yeah.
His wife.
Oh, okay.
That woman called me for 2 weeks straight after the interview. Derek, every day. Derek, look, I really think it's a good opportunity for you. Like, I really think you should, And I'm like, man, I was scared because, working in the city, secure job. You know? That's all my daddy did, But then one day she called me. I was under the city bus adjusting some brakes. And I never forget this day, bro. She was like, hey, Derek, look, this is my last day calling you. Darren about to give up. She said, I really think this is a good opportunity for you. Look, you have the opportunity to make $25 an hour max. I'm like, dang, that's a lot of money. So I hung up with her. No, I told her, I say, let me call you back. I sat up under that bus, man. I said, Derek, if you go, you're not going for the money. You're not going to make more money. You're going to learn this trade in and out, learn everything you can learn. And that's the key. A lot of people, they go to a job, I'm going to get this money.
Only for the money.
Yeah, I'm going there, I'm going to clock out. Nah, Derek wasn't that person, bro. I wasn't that person. And I thought about it, and I called, I said, Miss Betty, I'm going to take it. I went and told the guy, blah, blah, blah. I'm leaving, giving you my 2 weeks notice, tried to do everything to keep me. He tried to bump me up to $12 from now. I was like, nah, I'm gone, made my decision. I get to Roto-Rooter, bro. And so my check to the city usually was like, I want to say anywhere $400 to $500, you know?
Yeah.
So I get to Rotorua the first day, man, it's hot. Man, my boss, he had just bought this truck to install mechanical sewer plants.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had the molds to make them. Matter of fact, I bought that from him. The same tanks and stuff that I started off on, like with him showing, I bought that stuff from him in 2019. I just recently sold it. So I'd used that stuff that I originally started off with for 4 years.
The last 4 or 5 years.
The same truck, the same, and I'll never forget it. When I pulled off from his shop in 2019, that man stood at the end of his driveway and watched until I turned off highway. I can just tell he was so proud. You know, because of what he made, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But yeah, so all that, so it was hot, blah, blah, blah. And so, like I said, my check was at $400 for 2 weeks. I get to Rotorua, I'm working all day, and it's hot. I'm like, man, this ain't for me, you know? And
I made a mistake.
Yeah, I made a mistake, bro. It was hot. And then he come up to me at 3 o'clock. Hey, Derek, we got a night job at the bistro. It wasn't a bistro then.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bistro then. He said, we got to break some concrete, got to do it after hours. I'm like, I ain't want to tell him no. Like,
You just got there.
I just got there.
You met on the clock, man.
Yeah, dude, so I worked till 5, 6 o'clock. He said, look, we going to meet back up at 11. I said, all right. So, man, I go home, I take a nap, and wake up at 9 o'clock, meet up at the shop. Bro, we work from 11 to 6 o'clock that morning. We get back to the shop. Well, I had like 2 hours of sleep. Get back to the shop 6 o'clock in the morning. We offload everything. By the time you know it, it's 7:30. I work another full day. I'm like, man, how am I doing this? Anyways, what just so happened, it was at the end of the payroll. He said, well, hey, look, you're supposed to wait 2 weeks to get your check.
Yeah.
Dude, I got that first check for them 2 or 3 days. It was like $700. I'm like,
oh,
this what I get for 3 days?
I done found something.
Yeah, man. That would. I say, oh, you got me. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
You don't gotta worry about nothing.
Yeah, that's how. That's. I almost gave up that, but after I got that
first
check,
check changed everything.
Oh boy, it changed everything for me. Then I start seeing the money that was made, seeing the money that we was making him. And I just kept going, bro. And then I said I was gonna try to be the best. I mastered everything over there. I mastered installing mechanical sewer plants, stopping drains, doing plumbing repairs, to pumping out a septic tank.
So how long did you stay there?
From 2008 to 2016.
Okay.
What, that's 8 years?
8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then when did you know it was time to make the jump?
I was maxed out. I was at $30 an hour. Don't get me wrong, my boss was amazing to me, bro, the whole time. You know, he would talk about leaving, you know, because I knew he was tired. The man been doing that for 30 years. Yeah. He was young, though. But I would listen. Me and him would talk. Me and him would take trips to the Leader Bend, go pick up his boats and stuff. So we talking. And he's like, Derek, man, I think I'm going to leave in 10 years and blah, blah, blah. Well, in my head, it's like, I don't know if the next person going to be a good boss like you, you know? So I was scared, you know? And so I started doing numbers and I started figuring out, man, I need to figure out how to go on my own. So while I'm working, I buy me a trailer. I buy all my machines. And so that I started doing all that in March or April. I got everything ready, and I seen the money that can be made. Dude, I'll never forget this, bro. It was May. So all that happened April. This is May. And so I called my mom. I'm like, Mama, I can't do this no more. You know, it's like I felt like I'm at a dead end. I can't go no more. I need to grow. I'm trying to accomplish this in life. And she's like, what you gonna do? I say, well, I'm gonna quit and start my business. She's like, well, when? I say, my birthday. Well, this is May, me and her talking on the phone. She said, well, that's not even a month from now. I'm like, that's my date. That's just how I operate, D. That if you notice now how you like you see how I just go buy stuff I do.
I already know. I know you just jump off.
That's it, bro.
You
like
just jump off.
If God give me the thought, guess what? That ain't my thought. That's what He telling me to do, and I just do it. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. And bro, so June came. I couldn't leave on my birthday because I started my call. I was on my call, so my birthday
call cycle.
And I'm not about to do that to nobody. Yeah. I'm not about to, so the call ended on a Friday. I think it was like the 23rd, 24th. I don't want to lie to you. And I went to talk to Darren. I was like, hey, Darren, look, I'm going to leave. And I promised him from the jump, I say, I will never leave you for another company. that I owed him
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's so disrespectful for somebody to train you, give you all the knowledge, and you go give somebody else the benefits.
Yes,
Not fair. So, and I told him, I said, you remember I told you, like, I would never leave you for nobody. You know, I said, well, I'm starting my own thing. He was hurt. Darren didn't talk to me for a whole year after that. I knew he was upset because he raised me. I'm like his child at that point. And
all this invested in you.
Yeah, dude, that was a Friday. I left, and it felt like a big
weight off you. Oh, got that monkey off your back.
Boy, man, it felt so just like relieved. And believe it or not, that was Friday. I work a little bit this Saturday to Sunday. The Monday came. I was on Stop and Drains for $124 of drain. I was like, all right, just a little bit of money. That's all the call I had the Monday, you know. And while I'm unstopping that drain, it was for my cousin Chris Ozan. He was living on 4th Street. And while I'm unstopping that drain, I get a phone call. Hey, man, Terry LeBlue said, you know, like, you real good at fixing these water leaks on the slabs, man. Like, he don't want to do it. I want to know if you can go do it. Like, what's your cost? And I'm like, I think I told him I was like at $1,600 to $1,800. And he was like, all right, come on. I'm like, all right.
Bet, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. That was like really my first, besides the little stuff I did on the weekend, but that was my first
real job.
First real official day in business. And so you think, that job was $1,800. The other job was $120. So I'm at almost $2,000. It was for one day, I'm like, dang. I'm in here, but that's a lot. That's still a lot of money right now. If a person makes $2,000 in a day.
Most definitely.
So I'm like, dang, man. So now I'm young. I'm hungry. And bro, my phone would just ring and ring and ring and never stop. Bro, for like the first 3 months, my mom on my witness, bro. My phone would ring. I worked 7 days a week.
I remember.
7 days. And I was like, man, like, why am I miss out on this money? And so that's a lot that people don't know about me, though, D. You know, because you got to understand, my 20s, I grind. I wasn't in no club. I wasn't in no club. Look, when I was in the club, I was working. I was playing music. I wasn't having fun. Yeah. Like, I didn't hang out with my friends, even in high school. I didn't hang out with my friends in high school. My 20s, I did not see my 20s. Because by the time I got to my 20s, I was at Roto-Rooter. I was working 30, 40 hours overtime every 2 weeks. You know, so my 20s was gone. So when I finally got stable at Roto-Rooter, I was 29.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm chilling. I'm chilling now. But that's whenever I say, well, look, I'm getting too comfortable. That's when I made the transition. So guess what? My 30s come. I start a business.
Yeah. Back at it.
Yeah.
Back at it.
Yeah. So now from 30 to 35, my whole 30s is gone now. Half of my 30s is gone. So that's what a lot, you know, people always see me, I must be nice, man. You got 2 planes. You got it. Bro, like, they have no clue. You know, they have no clue what I went. I would, here recently, dude, I can show you, dude. I would work 36 hours straight.
Oh, I already know. I remember when you used to do it, you know, years ago. I remember you'd be working, like, D, what up, man? Oh, man, I'm so tired. You come in. I need a turkey wing. I ain't worked the last 48 hours. Like, D,
without sleeping.
I was like, D, man, I gotta go, man. I'm like, D, chill. I gotta go. I gotta go.
But that's how I am where I am, though, bro. Like, I knew my mission. I stuck to it. I didn't let my friends, because people that don't have the vision of where you're going, they can't see it.
They can't see it. You know, it wasn't given to them, so you can't expect them to see it.
Yeah.
God gave you a vision, gave it to you. He ain't giving it to them.
And he gave me that vision a long time ago. In high school, when I dropped out in 10th grade, my office guy now is my childhood friend. I tried to make him leave with me. He was like, man, you crazy. He thought I was crazy. He thought I was crazy.
But most visionaries are crazy.
Yeah, he said, you crazy. But now he make a great living, though.
That's good.
I pay that boy well, and he take care of me. You know, he take real good care of me. Like, I don't care what he got going on, he drive me coming. You know, so yeah, man. But that's my journey. I guess that's it, bro.
All right, well, real quick, then, how do you find time? You working all this, and you say, hey, man, I want to be a pilot. Hey, I'm gonna take these classes. You know, I'm gonna get all my certifications. I'm gonna go to ground school and all this. How do you find time when you're running your business and taking all the time to do that? Cause that take a lot of time.
It do, man. It do. All right, D. So, and I forgot a big part of my. Whenever you brought that up, it reminded me of this. So whenever I made the transition, right? Jared, who I introduced you to, you know, my best friend. Well, me and him would talk about, man, this dude had so much faith in me too, though, bro. He was like you know how you got that hype man? You know what I mean? He was there. He's like, oh, D, man, you good. Which he knew I didn't need it. He always told me, say, D, man, like, you know, I got you if you ever need anything. He said, don't even worry about it. But I knew, but it's nice to have somebody.
Oh, yeah, to be on your corner. You know, it's nice to have that.
Yeah, man. So he was always rooting for me, bro. But the reason how he got brought up just now, because 2013, that's whenever me and him first met. Me and him was looking at jets. We look at jets all night. You know, I'm like, dude, I remember one night, I was like, man, bro, I'd never be able to afford this. This is insane. Like, he's like, man, bro, you gonna have 2 of them things one day. Swear to God on everything I love. That's what he told me. That was just him. He had this dude thought I can do anything in the world, bro. Like, if it was something that felt impossible, he said Derek can do it. And he knew I can. He just felt, and I know I can't do it, but he just, you know what I'm saying? He just had it. But so me and him started right there, 2013. Me and him looking at planes, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll never be able to afford this, so I'll leave it alone. Me and every once in a while, me and him would talk about it, blah, blah, blah. Well, I get time in, I think it's 2019, 2020. I call up a guy, Steve. Yeah. I'm like, hey, man, I'm thinking about flying. He's like, all right, cool. I'm going to hook you up with Alex. Shoot, man, like the next week, I'm with Alex. Like, I'm flying this plane. I'm getting sick. But, yeah, that's how that started, you know. And
okay.
Yeah, dude. And I just went from there, man. And now, shoot, I'm fly, man. Me and my family, man, we pick up and we go, man. You know, that's what it's for. It's just like my family because, you know, I don't have as much time. My wife work, you know. So, like, whenever we go, we have to be able to, like, leave on a Friday, enjoy Saturday, summer, Sunday, and be able to be back home. You know,
be back home for the weekend.
That's it. You know, that's the whole reason for that, man. You know,
if you can talk to your younger self, you know, back when you was going through, like, hey, man, in the city, should I leave to go to Roto-Rooter or whatever? What would be your best advice to give somebody like a young Derek, the new young Derek that's out there? What would you tell them?
But for me, man, I don't think I would change anything because I really felt God, like, gave me every perfect path. It is insane.
Yes.
But yeah, bro, I really feel that God gave me the perfect path for everything and all that because
I believe so.
I listened. Yes. Like he talked to y'all. He, like, whenever you have a thought or you think something, that's not you. It's God telling you, hey, do this. But us as humans, we doubt it. We doubt it. But you know what that is? That's not having 100. You know, we all believe in God. I hope. You know, but we say we have faith, but you have to have 100% faith.
And the Bible says faith without action is dead. So if you really had faith, you would do something about it. You wouldn't be like, you would do something. You put your, your money where your mouth is, you know.
That's it, D. But yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing.
So you would tell the young generation.
Okay.
What you tell them?
To
do it.
Focus.
When you get the idea, go with it.
Yeah, man. You know, when you get an idea,
act on it soon.
Investigate it a little bit. See the outcome, and then if it look kind of positive, like, just go with it, man. You know, the thing is, for like you said, our young generation, man, they're led so wrong. You know, we have young parents out here, man, that they don't know how to be a parent because, in all honesty,
they don't know how to be an adult at all.
Yeah, you know, so I'm actually trying to start talking to kids, bro.
Okay.
Because I've noticed I have this niche. When I talk, I grasp people's attention.
Yes.
Like people listen. I went to talk to some kids. It was me. Was you there? Whenever me, Jared, and a few of them, I had bought pizzas for. You were supposed to come.
I was supposed to come, but something happened.
Yeah, dude. So I had bought pizzas for this little football team, like 40-something pizzas.
Yes.
And to get their attention at first, that's why I bought the pizzas.
Yes.
And I start talking, dude, and you'd be surprised. These kids, man, I had their full-blown attention, like raising their hands, asking questions.
They hungry. The thing is, a lot of people, bypass them kids. Are they bad or they stupid or whatever? They're not like us. Which is true. They're not like us. They're different because every generation is different, but they hungry.
Yeah.
but nobody's feeding them. You know, if we didn't have nobody feed us, of course we would go astray.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just common sense.
Yeah.
You let kids be kids, you banning them, they gonna go astray.
They gonna go wherever their friends going.
Yeah, they gonna run off and do some riffraff.
That's it, bro.
That's just how it is.
Man, you know the main thing I like to tell kids when I talk to them, it's like I've tried to reach out to Washington Marion. I'm actually supposed to be going to talk to the kids soon. Like one of my friends' wife isn't there, but I'm not going to say any names. But like somebody that was there that I knew, man, like I told him, hey man, like let me go talk to these kids, man. Like they need the help, they need the knowledge. Never reach out to me. So, but I think I'm going to talk to the kids this month. I believe I'm going to talk to the kids and, give them some hope, man, because they want it. They just don't.
They hungry for it.
But they just don't know.
They don't know. You're right. You 100% right. They hungry.
And then every time I talk to them kids, you know what I tell them? I say, bro, I didn't have, my parents really, look, we wasn't poor, but my parents really didn't have a lot, we wasn't a wealthy family. So I didn't have knowledge of somebody telling me, hey, go do this, go do that. I had to figure it out on my own. I had to figure out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they didn't know. I was raised in gosport.
Yeah.
So like they don't know. My daddy just know go to work every day, go play some music on the weekend. My mama just know go to work. They don't know about business. So but like I like to tell these kids whenever I talk to them, I'm like, hey, like the advantage that you have that I didn't have is like you have somebody telling you, hey, do this, and this.
Yes.
And this is gonna happen. It's like I'm telling you, hey, you got a bridge.
Give me the blueprint right
here. Yeah. Like you got a bridge, and I'm telling you, they got a pot of gold over here. I don't know what's over here. Go to the right. That's simple. I say you have somebody telling you how to do it, and not only telling you, like I got proof.
Oh yeah.
I got proof. I can go buy anything. I'm not bragging at all. It's not in this world.
You just come look at my stuff.
Yeah, just come look at it. Yeah.
Come look at my stuff.
Come look at it. And it's like, and when they know what I have, it's like they like, dang. And I am not the smartest person. I'm not the smartest person at all. Books is not my thing. I took my plumbing test 4 times before I passed it. Took my master's test 3 times before I passed it. Took my pilot test twice before I passed it. I barely passed the check ride. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I can do it, bro.
Well, you got no quit in you though.
Yeah.
And most people one no, that's
the
it.
Thing.
Or one failure, they done for.
That's
it.
They
hang it up for their whole life.
That's it, bro. So I'm saying, bro, it's like you have to want it. You have to be determined. And like I say, bro, and I know that's so cliche, but dude, if I can do it, anybody can do it, bro.
Most definitely.
Like. It's insane, and I really feel that, bro. And I just want everybody to be good, dog.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Man.
Well, Derek, in closing, if somebody wants to reach out to you or look at the Dependable Plumbing, whatever, where could they find you?
Facebook is I think it's under Derek J. Guidry on Facebook. My Instagram is PiperFlyGuy86 because I fly Piper airplanes.
Yes.
That's why it's that. My Google, if you want to reach my business, is Dependable Plumbing on Google. Yeah, man. And look on social media, man. Look, don't hesitate to message me if you have questions, bro. That's one thing I take time for. Like people that want knowledge, I'll stop whatever I'm doing. I'll talk to you for. Like you can see right now, I got long winded, bro.
Hey, you see that, folks? You can DM him. He gonna answer the DM.
Oh yeah. I'm serious, bro. If you want some knowledge about something, bro, I'm here for it all day. I'll stop whatever I'm.
How many people answer DMs now? Come on now.
Yeah, bro. I'm here, bro. I'm here. I show you, man. People ask me all the time questions. I answer them, because I'm fair, bro. God gave it to me. That's my job to give it back to you.
Oh, most definitely. Definitely.
So, yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
So, man, we would really like to thank y'all for coming and tuning in with me and Derek on today's episode of Small Talks with Big People. We'll be coming right back at you with some more action. Thank you.